The first show, we called it a kitchen show at the beginning, was October 15th, 1980. And I'd spent a lot of time getting ready for that show. And I loved the getting ready. It was checklists and product and getting a desk set up and getting a date with a host and all those things. Check, check, check. When it came down to October 15th, and I needed to be at my friend Ruth's home for the first kitchen show, the reality hit me. All the things that I had done had been so much fun, and they clearly were in preparation for this date. However, I realized I was scared. I was frightened. I didn't know what I was going to do exactly. I had everything with me. I had an idea. I had practiced a little, but nothing was quite like the reality of getting in that car, packed up with all of my things, leaving my family at home, and driving in rush hour traffic on a rainy night out to Ruth's house. Traffic was slow, gave me a lot of time to think, and it was not good. I remember thinking, how did I ever think this idea would work? This is crazy. And I actually thought maybe I'm just going to pull over to the side of the road, find a phone, and call Ruth and tell her I've had a flat tire or I'm sick or whatever. Best thing that happened was 4 people said, I'd like to have a show. When could we do this? They actually came up with their calendars to schedule. That was the key factor that made that drive home totally different than the drive out to do the show. It's just such an amazing thing to think about, how uncomfortable I was when I had to really do this show, and how quickly those fears were at least put aside, if not totally erased, by success, by the positive response we get from customers, by my host Ruth being happy with what she had put together and happy with the result. So the sales were about $175, which I was thrilled with at that time, and 4 bookings. 2 of the people who booked shows I did not ever know. I didn't know who they were. There were people there who were friends, but 2 of her neighbors booked shows. And that was such a positive reinforcement for the business. That was a great start. So I kind of wanted to have both ways. I wanted to have a job that I liked and that would really interface with my family easily. So I started thinking about my friends seemed to demonstrate that they didn't like to cook, or they found it to be a real chore. And they also, friends and family, when they would come to my house, I had a very simple kitchen. It wasn't a grand, beautiful, wonderful kitchen. But as in all homes, I think guests often come to the kitchen if there's something going on there. And I noticed that they would say to me, where did you get this cutting board, knife, serving spoon, kitchen shears, things that I used in my kitchen that I thought were pretty basic, matter of fact. And they seemed to say, not only did they want to know what it was, they didn't know where to get it. And they would say, would you just pick that knife up for me? Or one time it was even somebody who said, I don't have a fork like that, a serving fork that you can use to get meat out of the oven, or, and I found it so strange, but I started to realize that there was a pattern here, and that perhaps there was something that I could do around helping people find the basic tools that would help make cooking faster and easier for them, and that would help them enjoy cooking more. Because to me, the tools were always sort of fascinating and helpful in getting cooking done. And I love to cook. So I wasn't sure I could turn them into people who love to cook, but I thought I could turn them into people who could cook more efficiently and better with the right tools. The business really runs very parallel to my training and my interest in healthy eating. Food is powerful. And And sitting down together around the table is powerful. Cooking is more important and more focused on today than it was in 1980. So I see cooking, and more importantly, the benefits of cooking, that sense of worth because I've done something that's nourished my family and they like it, the sense of pride that I am able to do something efficiently and I know that it's good for the people who are going to eat it. Those are really important values that are going to go on and on and on. Pampered Chef is the perfect choice for people who want to have success on their own terms. My hope for this business is that we are able to continue to develop product that is so useful to people that it helps them bring people together around tables all across this country and beyond.